Welcome to the Kevin Dunn Show. Hope you're having a wonderful day, and we are so excited that you've taken time out to join us. We're going to be having a few episodes of the Kevin Dunn Show where we invite talented youth to be a guest on our show. Today we have Faith Delee, who's a 6th grade middle schooler at W.F. Burns. Faith is going to be singing for us today. She's very talented. When we come back from the commercial break, we're going to be finding out more about talented Faith Delee.
At Charter Bank, you get totally free checking with online statements. You betcha. Free mobile banking, free online banking, free online bill pay, free debit card, even a new account gift. Free. At Charter Bank, we're here to wow you. And totally free checking is just the beginning. Come see us or open online at charterbank.net. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We interrupt our regular scheduled programming for breaking news. We are outside of a local restaurant here where people are trying to get their way in. Miss, can you guys come here and tell us what's actually going on today?
Sure. I'm hungry. I'm trying to get in Mama Sherry's. I've been thinking about what I want all night and all day, so this is the best food in town. And so I and everyone else is trying to get in.
And what about you?
Trying to get in Mama Sherry's to get something to eat.
Well, there you have it. They're trying to get into Mama Sherry's to get something to eat. At Mama Sherry's, they want you to feel the love and warmth as they offer all of the favorite foods your mom and grandmother served you growing up. In this day and time, good food consisting of fresh meat and vegetables are hard to come by for a reasonable price. Mama Sherry's all-you-can-eat buffet has over 70 items that gives you and your family a variety where everyone will leave satisfied. They have the friendliest service on staff, just like the good old days you spent at Grandma's house. Come to Mama Sherry's, where the love and taste of great food go hand in hand. Welcome back to the Kevin Dunn Show, where we have middle schooler Faith Delee. How are you doing today, Miss Faith?
I'm good.
Welcome to the Kevin Dunn Show.
Thank you.
Are you excited?
I'm very excited.
You're excited? Are you nervous a little bit?
A little bit.
A little bit.
It's the first time I've ever done anything like this.
Okay. You're going to do just fine. First of all, tell us how old you are, Faith.
I'm 11 years old.
11?
11.
Okay, and where do you attend school?
I go to W.F. Burns Middle School.
W.F. Burns Middle School. Okay, and so that's in Valley, Alabama, correct?
Yes, sir.
I have to say that because a lot of people, might not actually know where W.F. Burns is. So, Faith, what's middle school like?
It's fun. There's many different things from elementary school, but it's very fun. You get to meet a lot of new people and different teachers. It's a big difference, but it's fun.
Okay. Do you have a lot of friends?
Not many friends at school, but I have a lot of friends out of school. They're mostly homeschooled.
So what's the homeschool? Do you ever get a chance to talk with them to find out what homeschool is like?
Yes, I do. They say it's a lot different. I know some friends that they went to school and then they started homeschool, and they said that it's very different. It's only like half time, and when you're at home, you only do like half a day of school, so it's a lot different.
Is it boring? Did they say it's boring?
They said it's boring sometimes.
Sometimes, I can imagine. Wow. Faith, tell us a little bit about your parents. What's your mom's name?
My mom is Cindy Delee.
Cindy Delee? And your dad?
David Delee.
David. So it's Delee, not Dilly.
Well,
you can say it either way.
Most people pronounce it Delee, but I pronounce it Delee.
Delee. That sounds prestigious there, Delee. Okay. You have any brothers or sisters?
I'm an only child.
Only
I don't
child?
have any.
How do you like being an only child?
I love it. I couldn't imagine my life with siblings.
You couldn't?
I couldn't.
So you're only child, but you don't have a lot of friends. I mean, not at school, but outside of school. Wow. Do you want your way all the time? Because I know you're spoiled being an only child. I know you got to be spoiled a little bit. And I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
your dad does a great job of doing that.
Oh, he does.
Okay. Now, Faith, you sing,
Yes,
right?
sir.
Tell us about some other talents you have outside of singing.
Well, I like to act. I've been in many plays through the New Horizons Theater in West Point, Georgia. I was in the play Mulan Junior, and I was actually the role of Mulan.
Okay.
It was very fun. Yeah. Great experience.
Great experience. I'm glad you said Mulan, because backstage I pronounced it Mulan, and they laugh and they say it's not Mulan, it's actually Mulan. So I'm glad you said that again. So if I have to say that again, I can say it correct. So you act, you sing, any dancing?
I don't dance.
You don't dance?
I don't.
Okay. So if you had to nail it down as far as your acting and your singing, which one would you say that you are the best at doing? You're probably good at both of them, but what?
I think singing, because I've been doing it longer. So.
Okay. Now, how long have you been singing?
Well, I was about 3 or 4 when I started singing in church. So.
Okay. Now, how did you get the lead role as Mulan?
Well, it was
in the play there?
actually very surprising. I had been in many plays, but I've only got like a couple of lines, and it was really surprising. I went in for an audition. I really didn't think I did that great, and then they, when they showed us the email, it said that I was Mulan, and it was very, very surprising for me.
Now, what came along with this role? What all did you have to do?
Well, I had to dress up like a boy. That was new.
Okay, all right.
It was very fun. It was different from your everyday life. I mean, you're dressed up like a Chinese person. That was really weird. And you dress in different clothes, and you talk different too. So it's.
Can you give us a sample of how you had to talk?
Well, when I talked like a boy, I was like, "My name is Ping. What is yours?" It was
Say that again.
"My name is Ping. What is yours?"
That's cool. That's cool. How many others tried out? How many other people tried out for that part? Or do you know that?
Well, I really don't know how many
Okay.
people, but there were a lot of people at the audition, so I'm pretty sure that it was many people.
Many people. And this took place where now?
At the New Horizons Theater in West Point, Georgia.
Okay. Now, was this a lot of work? Did you have to put in a lot of work?
Yes.
Did you have a lot of lines? What was
I
that
have a
like,
lot.
trying to learn all of the lines and the singing parts and all that? What was that like?
It was difficult. It was a good experience, but it was very difficult. You have to practice a lot, and you just do your best.
Just do your best. Now, when you were actually practicing for this part, was school going on at the same time, or was it during the summer?
School had actually just started when I was doing it.
Now, how did you? I know that had to be really difficult.
It was
so you were able to
difficult.
maintain your work in the
I
classroom. I hear you're a great student. Is that true?
Well, I guess so.
You guess so? Okay. Well, that goes back to much is given, much is required. So I'm pretty sure you handle it very well, because you're very mature to be in the 6th grade, and she's kind of tall too. She's about 6 feet tall. No, really, you're about 5'5".
5'5".
We're pretty good. I guess that. Okay. Faith, there are a lot of shows out now. American Idol, America's Got Talent, The Voice. Would you ever like to be on one of these shows?
Doing that is not something that I would like to do right now, but I mean, wherever God leads me, I think that is something that I'm open to. It
Wow.
is.
Wherever God leads me. That's awesome that a 6th grader is actually saying, where God leads me. That's powerful. Now, do you watch any of these shows?
I watch American Idol, and I like it.
You like it?
It's a good show.
What do you like about it?
I like, getting someone that you really like on there and just supporting them. I think that's pretty cool.
Now, do you have anything about American Idol that you don't like?
Not really. I like a lot of it. I think that it's all pretty good.
Now, let me ask you this. In the beginning, when you see a lot of these people and they're kind of crazy, and they kind of sing kind of bad. What do you think that stage, or people really trying to try out, and those people think that they really can sing?
I think that they actually think that they can sing. I don't know.
You don't know?
Yeah,
okay.
I really don't.
And do you ever watch The Voice?
I don't watch The Voice.
You don't watch The Voice?
I don't.
What about America's Got Talent?
I've never watched that.
And, you know, it's amazing with me too. I've never been an American Idol fan, and
No.
you know, people are amazed by that because, you know, I sing a little bit myself, but I'm just not interested in watching those type shows or whatnot. So Faith, you're gonna sing for us today.
I am.
So now, Faith is actually, now this is The Voice right here, because The Voice, they sing a cappella, right? Okay,
Yes.
Faith is gonna be singing for us today with no accompaniment. And Faith, take it away. Show us
Okay.
what you got.
Okay. To anyone walking down a hard road, worn out with blisters on your feet. To anyone with a heart that's shattered, doing your best to hold it together, with no prayer to pray and no song left to sing. Ooh, whatever pain you're dealing with, ooh, let me offer this. Come however you are. Come with all your heartaches. Come with all the mistakes you've made and lay them down at the cross. Give them to the God who loves you, hurt, scarred, falling apart. Come however you are.
Everybody's clapping all over the place. That was awesome, Faith.
Thank you.
Where did you get that voice from?
Well, it's certainly not my parents.
Why do you say that?
Well, they can't sing.
They can't
They can't sing at all.
Do you have to tell your mom, even though you say your mom can't sing, does she still sing a lot though?
She sings sometimes. I think she just sings to be funny most of the time.
So when she sings, what do you normally say to her when she sings?
I just shake my head and
You
laugh.
shake your head. You don't say, "Mom, that's enough."
I just let her do it.
You just let her do it. Now, does your dad walk around the house singing anything like that?
Not really.
Not really?
Not really.
Now, how old you said you were when you first started singing?
I was about 3 or 4. Yeah.
3 or 4. And do you remember what your favorite song that you started singing around 3 or 4? I know you had a favorite song.
I think it was I Can Only Imagine.
I Can Only Imagine by Mercy Me. That's one of my favorite songs.
That's it.
Okay, all right. Well, Faith, we're going to have to pause and take a quick commercial break. And when we come back from the break, we're going to be finding out some things that you like to do in your spare time. More Faith Delee when we come back from the commercial break. What are you doing for lunch today?
Man, I don't know. I was thinking about some wings.
Well, I know where we are going. DJ's. DJ's has bone-in wings, hot or mild, lemon pepper, barbecue, and you gotta try the sweet and spicy.
And DJ's also has boneless wings.
They've got delicious fish and steak sandwiches.
And their salads are big enough to even fill me up.
And top it off with a fruit and ice frozen drink.
Man, I'm hungry.
We're headed to DJ's.
Life in the country is a conscious choice. And with that choice comes hard work, attention to detail, and investing in the right tools to keep your home or farm at its best. So why choose anything but the very best zero turns on the market today? Exmark. Known for their durability, precision cut, and time-saving performance, Exmarks are the preferred brand of mowing equipment for the landscape professional and people like you who take pride in their lawn. For special pricing incentives, visit exmark.com or your local dealer.
Welcome back to the Kevin Dunn Show, where we have middle schooler Faith Delee from W.F. Burns Middle School. And we actually heard this beautiful voice. It was just incredible. I was touched. She has a soft, sweet voice. It was just awesome. So Faith, now we're gonna ask you, with your busy life being a sixth grader, what do you like to do in your spare time?
I like to read. I like to read books a lot. It's fun. Let me think what my favorite book is.
Okay.
My favorite book is The Hunger Games.
The Hunger Games?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you like to read in your spare time?
I love to read.
Say that again to some other people, what you like to do.
I like to read.
That's good. I just wanted you to inspire, because I know when I was in the 6th grade, I did not like to read. I don't really like to read now. I have to force myself to read, and I know that's a crutch I have, but we're getting better in that aspect as well. So you like to read? Okay.
Love to read.
Okay. You like any sports or anything like that, or?
I don't really play sports.
Okay.
I play the saxophone at school.
Okay.
In the band.
Okay. So what's that like?
Well, that's different because this is the first year that I've ever played it, and I'm learning new things.
Okay.
And it's fun.
I was always scared of the saxophone. It's too many keys. I played the trumpet, 3 keys.
Oh.
3 keys. Well, that's great. So tell us, who is your? Do you have favorite singers? Okay. Do you think you can name maybe 2 or 3 of your favorite singers?
My favorite singers are Natalie Grant, Jamie Grace, and Francesca Battistelli. They're all contemporary Christian singers. You probably heard them on the radio. They're really good singers.
Okay, all right. Now, do they inspire you in some kind of way?
They do. They just make me want to, follow my dream and what I want to do in life.
That's great, that's great. Now, with you acting, I'm pretty sure you have some favorite actors as well. Do you have any favorite actors that you can name us?
Well, my favorite actor of all time is Johnny Depp.
Oh, Johnny Depp.
Yes, I liked him when he was in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, and he played Willy Wonka. That was my favorite movie that he was in.
Okay. And you probably like Johnny Depp because he's cute. Would you say he's cute?
Not really.
Okay.
Not really.
All right. Well, that's good, because normally when people like a certain actor, they say, well, he's kind of cute, whatnot. So Johnny Depp, do you have any others, or?
Well, not really.
Not really.
Not really.
So Johnny Depp, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, Johnny Depp is a great actor. He's a great actor. So Faith, even though you're in the 6th grade now and you are 11 years old, 7 more years of schooling, and then graduating from high school. Once you graduate from high school, what would you like to do?
Well, I hope to go to college, hopefully at UAB Medical School. I want to be a doctor.
You want to be a doctor? Okay. And why do you want to be a doctor?
Well, I like helping people and just to make them feel better when, they're in a situation, and just to be able to comfort them.
So you listening to you talk, and like I said, when I saw the video of you actually singing from the Mulan, I said it right? Mulan?
You did.
Okay. Like I said, I just noticed your maturity or whatnot. So the fact that you have to go to school many, many years after graduating from high schools, that does not scare you in any kind of way, or?
Not really.
Not really. So, and what medical field did you say you wanted to go in? Or?
I would like to be a pediatric endocrinologist. It's a long word.
A pediatric
endocrinologist. And that's where you work with children with special needs, such as growth disorders and diabetes and stuff like that.
Okay. Now, can you spell that for us?
Well, I know how to spell pediatric. Pediatric. ENDOCRONOLIGST or something like that.
Well, that's pretty good. She's a spelling bee champ as well. Wow, wow. So what made you want to be able to help people in this way? Has something happened in your life that are you just seen these type of doctors before and see what they do, and so that's.
I've had medical problems too,
Okay.
and so I think it's just from experience.
From experience. Wow. Okay. Now, what else would you say? I know you have singers and actors. What else would you say inspires you? Because, like I said, you have a pretty full plate. What inspires you to want to be all you can be?
Well, Well, my parents inspire me, of course.
Uh-huh.
I think just the people around you, they can be very inspiring to you.
The people around you?
Mhm.
Okay. Now, just in case, do you have a plan B? Because a lot of times later on in life, even though you may want to be a doctor now, 2 or 3 years, that might change.
Yeah.
It probably won't. But if you do not become a doctor, what else would you like to be?
I'd probably like to be a singer.
A singer?
Probably a contemporary Christian singer.
Contemporary Christian? Now, why do you like contemporary Christian so much?
Well, see, I like pop music and country music and stuff like that. And I feel like it's just a good mixture of today's music and Christian music, and I really like that.
Okay. Now, do you write any music yourself?
I haven't yet, but I plan on doing that.
So this Christian journey seems to be important to you. Is that something that was instilled from your parents? Oh, I'm pretty sure it was.
Yeah.
But you seem like you have a relationship with God now. How did you develop that relationship?
I feel like just going through a lot of things in your life, you learn to become closer with God, and He can help you get through these things, and you learn how to get a better relationship with Him.
Wow, that's incredible that you feel that way. Like I said, it's such a young age. Now we're going to go back to middle school just for a second.
Okay.
I'm going to put you on the spot, and hopefully none of your teachers are watching. What do you like about middle school?
Well, I like new things. I like having new friends. I like the new teachers. I especially like Miss Autry.
Okay.
She's my favorite teacher.
Okay.
And I just really like it. It's great.
Okay. You like it because of friends and new teachers. Now, what do you not like about middle school? You have a long list, right? No, go ahead.
Well, I don't like the bullying in middle school. I've never been bullied personally, but I see it a lot in middle school, and I don't like it. I feel like that everybody should treat each other with respect.
It's interesting you say that, because I've always heard teachers and adults talking about bullying. Now, when you see bullying, is it mainly physical, or is it mainly mental? And I know mental can be very excruciating. What do you see most of?
Well, I see just mostly people just saying hateful things to each other, and that's mostly what it is.
Why do you think that's so?
I think jealousy is one of the things. I feel like that people become jealous of other people. They think that somebody's better than them, and they try to be mean to them because of that.
Wow. Now, as far as you seeing this problem in the school system, is it popular to tell?
Not really. Most people don't tell.
Most people don't tell. Are they afraid of telling because of what the people might do to them,
I think so.
Just not wanting to get involved?
I don't know. I think it's mostly just because they don't want to get involved. That's one of them, and they might be afraid of what the person might do to them. It's really hard.
It's really hard. Yes, it's tough growing up in today's society, and I'm a little bit over 25, and so it was kind of, we thought it was tough, when we were coming up, but we didn't have to deal with nearly as much as what your generation is having to deal with, and I applaud you, and I admire you for taking a stand from a Christian perspective, being so young and being in an area that's tough. Now, what do people say about you? Because when the way that you are in school, and I know you are a light, how do you handle that? Do people talk about you for being the way that you are?
Well, not really. I mean, I just try to be nice to people, and most of the time when you're nice to somebody, they'll be nice to you. So that's what I do. That's what I try to do.
So you're always nice?
Try to be.
Okay, all right, that's good. If there was one thing or two things or three that you could maybe change about middle school, what would it be? What would you change about middle school?
Well, I just change how easy it is to pick on somebody these days. I mean, that's just a popular thing. Everybody picks on somebody, and I mean, I wish that it wasn't like that. I don't like that. I think that it should be. I think that everybody should be respectful of one another.
Okay. Now, Faith, do you have friends that depend on you? When I say depend or confide in you, or you look like you may be like a leader in that aspect where if somebody's having a problem, maybe I can discuss it with Faith and she can maybe lead me in a. Do you have that happen a lot?
Yeah, I do.
So how do you normally handle situations like that?
I just try to help them and comfort them and tell them, it's going to be okay. Everything's going to work out for a reason. So that's what I do.
So you actually make a difference in a lot of your classmates' life. Okay.
I try to.
Now you have good study habits. Now, where did you develop those good study habits from?
As far as I can remember, I just did my best in school and just tried to do good, and it worked.
It worked. Wow. Well, Faith, it's been incredible to have you on the Kevin Dunn Show. Not only are you talented singing, acting, you are very mature, well-respected, well-rounded young lady. Wish you much success in all that you do. I know great things. I expect to hear even greater things out of you later on in life. And it was a pleasure having you as a guest on the Kevin Dunn Show. And I look for that first CD to come out.
Okay.
I don't know if you can fit it in before you get out of high school, but if you do, make sure you get us a copy of that.
I'll be working on it.
Okay. And remember, if you have a topic that you would like to see discussed here on the Kevin Dunn Show, please email us at thekevindunshow@wjcntv.com. We thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day.